All right. Yeah. It's been a little over 24 hours. And I have about 22 minutes left before my computer's done transferring some stuff. Wasn't doing what I needed it to do. I was trying to edit some photos a couple days ago, and the photos weren't loading. And another app wasn't working well, and I was kind of just like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But now, since I will be needing these things consistently, I don't have the space or the time to play. I've spent a decent amount of money on this stuff when I first got it a while back, and now I see it really coming into use. It's been over 24 hours, and I've processed a little bit. Um, I've had moments in the last 24 hours where I find myself being like, dang, and one more thing, why the heck did, and just really feeling not even regret, but I guess pride, right? Something that someone told me. It's like, that's pride talking, that's ego talking. At the end of the day, God is good. I couldn't have asked for a better way for this to play out, because I'm realizing that God is going to allow certain things to happen to get my attention. If anything, what this did was it reminded me that I have his ear, can ask for certain things, and if it's in line, it's gonna happen. Anything, he's been waiting for me to get in line and ask these things. And more so, that I can ask and petition my village. It's not a coincidence that I send that text out to everybody, letting them know how I feel, telling them, hey, I'm thinking my time is coming up here. I'm thinking it's time for me to move from my day job. And then the next day, 2 days later, them letting me go. Like, what? No coincidence that, you know, I get these t-shirts for my business and I give them to Bianca, and she's like, hey, I'm like, hey, welcome to the team. And she says the next day, hey, I want to help out. I want to be part of the team. I've been thinking about this for weeks. Okay. There's no coincidence that she's like, hey, I want to help you edit. I want to help you with your scheduling, your planning, all that stuff. And me mentioning that, okay, hey, I think it's time for us to get you a MacBook so that you could be, on the same page, and we can send files easier and communicate easier and have it all be seamless. You know what I mean? There's no coincidence that I say that, and then the next day, when they do let me go, they tell me to keep the laptop. What? Okay. You sure? All right, I hear you, God. And so the things that have been said, the things that I've been asking, he has been showing very, 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 very clearly that he has a plan and that he is in control. And if I've gotten anything over the last 24 hours, it's to stay locked into his plan, stay committed to what he wants from me, stay close to him so I can hear him. Don't give up. Don't doubt. I think as have been getting not murky, but as things have been getting more difficult, really is the word. Things have been getting more difficult or more burdensome or just like stressful. That's when I've noticed the most that he's been there. And so As we're getting ready to do, who knows what it's gonna be. I guess that's defined by me, what I want it to be. Right now, what I see is the ability to do events. You know, maybe I'm the principal photographer and I'm out there shooting different events like Amazon, you know. Maybe I'm the one going for like the big events out somewhere. We want you to shoot, you know, Afrotech. We want you to be there as a candid photographer for Afrotech. Cans, overseas, like whatever it may be. We want you to shoot behind the scenes for this film. We want you to do a mini doc for this Marvel TV show. We want you to, I want you to follow me around as I prep for this role. Like whatever it is, I want to be able to do that. And if Bianca isn't shooting with me, I want her to travel with me. I want to be able to afford that in the budget for anything. I want to be able to travel with her because that camera is taking us places. I want to be able to have a home that we're able to invite people over, to house people who need it, to be a blessing to those who need to feel God, who need to know God, that they can get to know him at our home, that they can feel him at our home. And the way that we're able to do that, and the reason we're able to afford that or allow that, is because that camera, gifts that he's given me, I want to be able to build it out to where, you know, like I was talking to my homeboy, where I could call people in Seattle, be like, hey, this is the photo shoot, this is the event. I can't make it because Bianca and I are gonna be out here. We got the kids, but can you do that? And I have a network of people that I can contact. I'm trying to make this like the Spider-Verse. Like anyone could wear the mask, but the vision is still the same. The purpose is still the same, to help people see themselves the way God sees them. I want to empower people to be able to learn and grow. I want to be able to have an environment where if you don't know, ask the question. If you need clarity, ask for clarity. If you don't learn a certain way, or the way that you're being taught is just not really clicking for you, we have different ways. I want to be able to travel the world, to live abroad, to raise my kids in another country, to not have to worry about anything. And I know that if I'm obedient, while I'm obedient, while I'm leaning into him, and while I'm listening to him and trusting him, that will be what happens. That will be the life that we're able to lead. I won't have to worry about, man, I'm sad that I got dropped by this startup. Man, they really did me dirty. I won't have to worry about that. I won't have to worry about, well, did I do this and maybe I should have. I'm very excited for what the Lord's about to do. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what it looks like, God knows what he's doing. So, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited.